according to Switzerland leadership, what are the keys to success, in your opinion?
Well, I think if it comes to leadership in Switzerland, what you need to know is that there are three very different cultures in Switzerland. So there's the Swiss-German part,
Okay.
there's the Swiss-French part, and there is the Swiss-Italian part. And also leadership styles are a bit different. So if it comes to Obstede, we end up in something like, in a kind of an average. If you look at the Swiss-German part, you will see that on power distance, it's actually the lowest global score you will find.
Okay.
So what is important in leadership in Switzerland is that it's inclusive and with a very low hierarchy. So no hierarchy is the best to have kind of a more of a group leadership than actually a people leadership. That's actually what Hofstede data shows.
Okay,
nice. Thank you.
okay.
So it's lower than in the US for sure. It's lower than in most European countries. So
Okay, perfect.
and I think therefore it's important. I mean, there are different styles, and it's always also situational. What kind of leadership you need to put in place. But I would say in Switzerland, the important thing is that people do not like hierarchies. And actually having a good relation at the workplace is an important thing to keep people, because otherwise they will leave the company.
The second question is, please name 3 characteristics about the Switzerland leadership.
3 characteristics. Well, I would say what I said. It's if it comes to leadership, I don't know if you can see it that general, but I try to do that. So one is that you need to respect the team. That you need to have, as I said, there's no strict hierarchy in place, and that you lead with targets, so that you really lead based on deliverables. And Swiss people are happy to be measured against deliverables, but they are not happy with strict hierarchical rules. That's when they start to actually get pissed off.
Perfect. So about the deliverables, it's similar to a task orientation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the point. Task and target orientation.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so another question could be how maintaining your leadership in your daily task?
Our lead in my daily task. So usually employees have their annual targets that get reviewed on a quarterly or semi, depending on what level and how senior a person is. People with junior persons, you have exchanges on even weekly basis. With more senior people, monthly basis, and then we have official target reviews either on a quarterly or on a semi-annual basis in our company. And what I actually do is, when I work with people, is that we set weekly targets, and that I at the end of the week want to have a feedback on where they are, and if there's a gap upon the agreement, why the gap has been there and what can be changed in order to improve. So that's kind of how I try to lead. And yeah, then the group itself has to find the solutions to the task. So in many cases, it's also not based on single person deliverables, but on team deliverables. So we also measure kind of the team, and they need to find solutions to get the deliverables done. So that's what's meant to kind of have small hierarchy levels and actually having the team organizing itself and being measured against tasks and deliverables. That's how we do it.
Okay, thank you. Perfect. How can you improve creativity and innovative thinking with your organization?
Well, the question is always how much creativity you actually want and how much creativity a task to be performed requests. So it can be that you have actually some new things to be done. And I mean, this is a lot of that is the case in our case. So the team tries to also find innovation and new things and tries to combine things. How do we maintain the creativity? That's really tough to say. I mean, we work in the company with the design thinking approach. I don't know if you're aware of this one. It's rapid prototyping if it comes to new stuff and getting first customer feedback almost immediately and build up on it. So we'll try to fail and to improve and to fail and improve and do this cycles very quick to get to a good product. That's actually what we do. And we as a company have around 100 innovation methods. It's like a template catalog. And when there's an innovation task, we discuss with people which approach should be used and do it like that. So that is actually what we have as processes in place. If you call that a process, it's more templates and teams using what is there to actually deliver upon tasks that they are given. And that can be innovation tasks. But that's not a Swiss standard. That's us in the startup, how we manage.
Okay, it's clear. Yeah, thank you. So, which book could inspire? I mean, if you read a book, which one has been inspiring you in your leadership?
I mean, we talked a lot about transformational and transactional leadership, like leading by pointing the vision and then working on that vision versus and inspiring the team versus transactional leadership where you are really leading by detailed tasks that you defined and then they just have to deliver up on this and you measure everything. So we try to be transformational to motivate people to do it that way. And the best book that I know is the one I wrote to you about from Heikebruch, Fully Charged. So we try to motivate people that way and to get them engaged and think that this is much stronger than measure everything. But still, on the other hand, you need measurable things. You need a team performance to be assessed because you don't want to lead hierarchically. So there need to be other frameworks in place. And that's what we try to do with this weekly feedback, monthly feedbacks, semi-annual feedback. So that's what we try to do.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, I think we got enough reply for interview. So thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, if that's all, that's fine. Sorry for being so late. I just thought that you called me and I didn't see that I had to accept your request. That was a bit my mistake.
No problem. Thank you very much for your time. And we recorded the interview to make the analysis. So
Yeah.
Is it fine for you?
That's fine. I mean, you can also quote me. What is important if you look at Switzerland that you say that there are different things. I mean, to point it out, The French part of Switzerland is more the French attitude if it comes to leadership and everything. It's much closer to that one.
Okay.
And the Italian, obviously, to the Italian mentality. There are differences, but they're much closer to that than to what I have cited now. So the French part of Switzerland is very hierarchical. It's the complete opposite. It's the French approach. Everything is directed from Paris and goes back to Paris. And that's also how people in the Swiss French part behave. But you need to understand that it's also, everything is based upon direct democracy in Switzerland. So direct democracy means that people can vote on literally anything that is decided in the government. And that just create some differences between France and Switzerland also in these parts.
Okay, perfect. So are you talking about a consensus culture, right?
Yeah.
Like that the leader is usually who is in charge of to get a decision that is like the consensus for everyone.
Yeah, that's usually how it needs to be made, because that's the democratic principles we grow up with.
Okay, it's perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Peter.
Same to you guys, and have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks.